What's up, YouTube? Hope you all have been doing well. This was a great ride that we went on. We went up to Petersburg, Virginia, and had lunch at Saucy's barbecue there. This was also a P&E ride for one of our new road captains, and he did an excellent job on this route. We were able to ride some nice country back roads with some pretty good curves in them. It was an excellent route. We had a good time. Altogether, I think we had over 30 bikes for this event, and the weather cooperated with us. It was hot, of course, but you know what? It was a great day to be out on a bike. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and hope to see you all out on the road soon. Until then, keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down.
What's up, guys? We are back, and we are riding some nice back roads here with some nice curves and some good old country scenery, just like I like it. Good ride so far. We just finished up our quick gas stop slash brake stop not too long ago, and we are back on the road. Looks like we got probably another 2 hours or so of riding before we get to where we're going, and it's all good. So I mentioned earlier about the show that I've been watching, and I actually was late to it. Mayans. Some of you have probably been watching it since its inception or pilot or whatever that it came out with, but I was late to the party on Mayans, and really picked up probably season 4-ish, but I'll get right back to that. I watched Sons of Anarchy, and I enjoyed that show, but also I was late to it. I think I picked up Sons of Anarchy probably like the 3rd season or whatever, and I started watching it and really got into it. And as a biker, I guess just gotta kind of get drawn to those biker shows and whatnot. And you know, and again, I enjoyed that one. I'm not into the outlaw biker crap. I don't need all that drama in my life. But as far as a show that's to watch on TV, it's really cool. And so when I first watched Mayans, I thought it was just going to be another kind of just like Sons of Anarchy type of deal, and I really wasn't feeling it. And I stuck with it. The more I watched it, I was like, okay, cool, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. But anyway, how about that ending? Now, I'm not going to do any spoiler alerts. I know there's some people out there who probably hadn't had a chance to watch it yet, but that caught me off guard. I was not expecting it to end that way, and it was a pretty awesome ending. And there's times to where sometimes these shows, they'll run some great series, and then they just run out of ideas of how to close them out and how to actually end the series as far as, you know, the show goes and everything. But yeah, Mayans did a great job with their season finale. I thought they did a really good job with that season finale. Unlike other shows, you know, what do you call it, I didn't care for the ending that was with Game of Thrones. Even though I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, I watched that show, good gosh, probably about 5 times all the way through, and I still feel like they could have came up with a better ending. What else? Sopranos. Oh man, now that's been a while ago, but if you've watched Sopranos and you saw that ending, it now dawns on me as being kind of epic in a sense, but also kind of unfulfilling. So I got a little bit of a sense of not so much closure with those shows, but Mayans did a good job with the ending. So if you watch Mayans and you see that ending, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Maybe there was something there that was kind of obvious that it was going to end that way and I missed it. But for the most part, I did not expect it to end the way that it did, but I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yes, indeed. What else is happening? I don't know about the weather where you guys are, but I'm sure it's been consistently hot everywhere, and it's amazing. I think this has been this has probably turned out to be, if it hasn't already, probably one of the hottest summers on record. But I bring that up because today it is not bad at all. I think we are in the high 70s right now. It's still early in the morning. It's not even 10 yet, but the weather's not bad. It feels good for a ride, and as much as I like to be on my bike, there are times to where in that sweltering summer heat, it's just like, man, I don't know. Maybe I should have been in the AC. But you endure it because you want to get out and ride. But I would tell you all this: make sure that you're hydrating, meaning that don't start the night before. A lot of people, they'll start drinking water or whatever the night before, but you really got to be ready for, you really got to prepare for this heat early. You got to do it ahead of time. So if you know you're going to be out here doing something, whether you're riding your bike or doing yard work or just going to be outside doing whatever, be sure to hydrate early. I have horror stories of heat cases that I have treated, and the heat cases that I've treated, and sorry for the break, guys. I'm listening to the CB also. Got some things going on up here, some gravel somewhere up there in the turn. But yeah, I was actually stationed down there in Paris Island, and I worked at the clinic. And as you know, down there in Paris Island, South Carolina, the summers are hot. They are no joke. But recruit training continues. Recruit training goes on, and there are times to where those kids, you know, they become heat cases being out there, and we would you know, have to give them IV fluids. And we had a big gigantic tank full of ice, and every morning it was called a cool room, and every morning you fill that tank up with ice, anticipating the heat casualties coming, because rest assured they were going to come in. And there were times kids would come in and they would pass out, and we would have to dunk them into that heat, into the into that tub of ice to bring down that core temperature. So very, 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 very important to hydrate ahead of time, to take your breaks, hydrate during the breaks, because you won't have those life-saving measures when you're out on the road. So I fill up my hydro flask with ice water. I take a sip every break. I try to do things to stay cool, keep myself as cool as possible while I'm on the bike. Even removing my lowers. I had lowers on here, and I took them off the bike because I just didn't get enough of the airflow as I would like. So you get the point. No more preaching. But anyway, hope you all are having a good weekend, and I will see you all shortly.